Hello everyone. Before we get started, if you enjoyed this video once it's done, please like and share. Also, if you enjoy the content that I'm putting out, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you cut on all notification bells so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. Thank you. When I talk about not wanting to celebrate my birthday, it's not because I didn't get the fancy toys or a certain Barbie doll or a certain type of dress that I wanted for my birthday. No, the reason I hate when my birthday comes around is because it's the anniversary of something that was traumatic that I still try to forget about, but it's really hard, especially every time her name comes up and every time I think about them. Especially whenever Father's Day or Mother's Day come around, it really gets difficult for me. And that's why it's fuck my birthday. Why do I even care? My name is Hillary, and this happened to me when I was just 10 years old. To give you a background, I was in a household with a single mother. She was my everything. My father, on the other hand, was no good. He was a deadbeat drunk who had multiple charges on him, including a couple of felonies, and he didn't want nothing to do with me or my mom. I also want to note, my father would beat on my mom constantly in front of me, and then he would hit me and verbally abuse me. It was traumatic for me, and that's why I hate him, and I always will. During my 10th birthday, I was getting everything together, helping my mom set up. I invited 5 of my friends to come over as well to celebrate with me. After everything was set up and about an hour later, the party had started. My mom invited my uncle, her brother, and my grandpa, her father, over as well as they were barbecuing. I was enjoying my birthday and everything was wonderful, and I couldn't really be more happier. I remember my mother slipping out of the party to go take a smoke. That's what she normally does. I guess she was feeling a little bit extra stressed that day. But I didn't say nothing to her. She planned this party for me, and I was very grateful to her. I waited for my mom to come back as I wanted to open up my presents, but I wanted her to be present when I do. So as I was eating my food, I was waiting for my mother to come back, but she didn't. I figured that it will only take her about maybe 15 minutes at max to smoke. It usually doesn't take her long to smoke. But 15 minutes turned into 30 minutes, and then 40 minutes, and then an hour. I started to get concerned, and I went up to my grandpa, and I asked him, "Grandpa, where's Mom? Is she alright? She's been gone for an hour." "Oh, don't worry, kiddo. I'll go check in on her." My grandfather stopped talking to me midway when he saw something. His face went completely paled. I looked at him, and I looked at what he was staring at, and oh my God, I was terrified. My good birthday party was ruined the moment he showed up. My father. He looked at me smiling, and he had a present with him as well. I looked at him disgusted, and then I remember telling him, "What are you doing here? I don't want you here. You're horrible. Get away from me." "What are you doing here? You need to leave right now. You're not welcome here. You're not supposed to be here. There's a restraining order against you. I'm gonna call the cops and have them arrest you. You're violating it. You're not supposed to be nowhere near my daughter or my granddaughter," my grandfather shouted. And then my father replied to me and telling me, "Oh, Hillary, don't do that to me. I just want to come here and celebrate my precious daughter's birthday. She's turning 10. Just want to see if you want to accept the gift from your dear old dad." I remember having this sinking feeling in my stomach. I looked everywhere for my mom, but I couldn't find her, and I felt like something was really wrong. I looked at my grandfather as he was calling 911 and letting them know that my father violated the restraining order. That's when my father decided to open up the gift on his own to show me. He was trying to gesture for my attention, and then he opened up the gift. It was a white box, a big white box. And then, when he opened up the box, he reached inside the box and pulled out something. The moment he pulled out that thing, everyone in the party screamed. And I don't really know what happened with me. Everything was fuzzy. But I sworn I blacked out, or I was in shock by what I saw. I remember someone grabbing me, trying to shield my eyes, but it was too late. What was inside the box was a severed head, a human head, and not just any head. It was the head of my mother. I remember hearing some screams as there were other family members and friends there, but I didn't scream. I just remember that image stuck in my head of my mother's head. I remember hearing my father yell out as several of the guys in the party, which were family members, had tackled my father down to the ground. I remember my father saying, "What's wrong, Hillary? You don't like the birthday gift I gave you? It's your mother's head. Now you'll never have to worry about her again. You'll be all mine. You don't have to worry about her filling your head up with lies about me anymore." Now what happened next was really a blur. All I remember was going to some kind of therapist. I was in a blackout state. I wasn't really blacked out. I was just in a state of shock. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. And I was like that for about 3 weeks. Finally, when I come to terms with what happened, I broke down and I sobbed. And I couldn't help. I was hurting me so bad that my mom was gone. She was someone that I loved and I was close to. And my father took that away from me. Last time I remembered, they told me that my father was serving life in prison. But that's not good enough. Here I am, 18 years later, missing my mom. I'm going to the prison where my father is at to visit him. I got him something special for his birthday. It's a very special cake, something that'd be perfect for him to eat. But what he doesn't know is that I laced this cupcake with antifreeze. So he's gonna be gone in the next couple of days. And when he does die, I hope he rots in hell.